Right, Ash, I'll let you round us out.
Hi, Krishna. Hi, Paige. Nice to see you again. Nice to meet you, Radima. So I am Ashley Acosta. I'm a recruiter on the university team, focused mainly on our tech and digital side. I've been with the company, I want to say 7, going on 8 years now. I started off in stores at Banana Republic, and I just loved Gap Inc. and everything that they stood for. And so I wanted to make sure that that's where I really started and continued and grew my career, and has not been a disappointment at all. I have been able to just really learn a lot and, grow. So now I'm focusing a little bit more on like the tech and digital side, super excited to be in this particular space, and just really excited to have all of you joining us this summer.
Great. I guess I didn't say more my background, so thanks for the reminder. I've been with the company almost 14 years, with most of my time at the company and early talent programming. So the rotational management program, which is our what Beth and Catherine went through. So I was on the program side there, and then moved over to the early talent engagement programmatic side about 3 years ago. So welcome. Since we have a smaller group, we'd love to hear from you. So we did have an undergraduate call in January, but what we wanted to do is pull graduate students and interns together to do a separate call. So there are a total of 5, and we do have 2 that didn't make this call. It's optional, so people have conflicts, but I'd love to hear from you. So how about where you're calling from and school you go to, and I guess your major, and then anything else you want to add. So Krishna, how about you? Since you're do you want to go first?
Sure, Ben. First of all, thank you for hosting us. It's great to check in and touch base on, just to start off like a couple of months before. So I am Krishna, and I'm joining from Arlington, Virginia. Mm-hmm. So, and for school, I go to Georgetown University, McDonough School of Business. And I'll be joining the technology strategy team with Matt Lamp and Alexis Hayes. So it will be great to join that. And I previously talked with Ashley as well. So it's great to connect again. And what else did you add? Sorry, I don't remember the last question.
Just where you're going to school.
Yeah, Georgetown University, McDonough School of Business. And yeah, apart from that, I'm just excited to join Gap. Coming from tech background, it's amazing to be a part of this awesome company.
Great. And thank you. So Paige, you're next on my screen. So you want to do an intro?
Sure. Hi, everybody. My name is Paige. I am in my first of 2 years, I guess, doing a master's at the University of Michigan in applied statistics. And so I am calling from Ann Arbor. Yeah, I'm excited to just chat a bit. I think that's all I got.
And you'll be interning with our data and analytics team.
Oh, yes. Correct. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
All right, Rahima.
Yeah, hi, I'm Radima. I'm calling from Cambridge. I'm a first-year student at MIT Sloan School of Management, and I'll be joining the strategic sourcing team this summer.
Awesome. All right, well, I can kind of start us off, and then absolutely everyone just jump in. But we also are working, you'll have a manager and buddy that will be working really closely with you during your summer as well. So, our team with managing the overall structure and experience, but from a day-to-day standpoint, absolutely working with a manager and buddy just to get an understanding of the job that you'll be doing, and then working on the job projects too. I think that just, really our collective goal is for us to be able to give you an experience of what it would be like to work at Gap, do the job, and then also have a snapshot and sneak peek into our company culture. So that's our overall goal. What we also just we emailed you that it's starting on the 14th and we are 100% virtual. So that was an update that we wanted to just share with you too, and then ask you if you have any questions about the overall virtual experience. But it will be a 9 to 10 week duration as well. So you all submitted your request for your end date. We just want to be able to give you that experience if you want to have that extra week, that 10 week. So let's see. I think then I'll turn it over to you, Beth, for anything else or for the next.
Yeah, and so just to round out, like Ben was sharing, our program will be 9 to 10 weeks. And so we are here as a resource for you. So like Ben and myself, making sure that you are like upskilled, trained, having that support. And then also on the recruiting side of the house, recruiters are here as well. So you are going to have like multiple prongs of support coming at you, because so we're on the like talent side of the house. And then like Ben said, you will have your direct teams who you will be spending the majority of your time with, also supporting you. So in terms of like what to expect in terms of how our program is structured, about 80% of your time will be with your teams, while 20% will be with us, or in sessions that we have scheduled for you. So that could be like, depending on your function, it will really vary, but you might go through what we call like business boot camp classes, which is our like foundational training classes for all corporate employees. We'll also have different speaker sessions. So you'll have what we call our executive speaker sessions, which those will be with senior level leadership from across different functions and brands of the company that all interns will get to meet with and hear from. And then we'll also be scheduling smaller, what we call meet and greets with leaders in your different functional areas. So that way you can really like have more intimate conversations. You can build your professional network and also learn a little bit more, and you can dive a little bit deeper into your functions and also get to meet other interns who are in your areas. One thing to just call out for our graduate interns, what we're super excited about is that well, I guess all of our interns are conversion based, but especially for your teams, they've identified and come to us for your particular roles because there is a need for someone with your education level, your talent, and your skills. And they're super excited to have you come in and hit the ground running and really contribute and drive strategic priorities within our company. And especially if you're thinking about where we are as an organization and enterprise, we have what we call our Power Plan 2023, and tech and digital, which data analytics and our tech strategy fall into, and then supply chain, which is strategic sourcing. Those are the two biggest growth arms of our company and that are really going to drive our continued success into the future. So it's really exciting that you all get to be part of those businesses and really help make an impact in those exciting areas. And okay, what else do I want to touch on? Yes, so you'll be virtual. You'll be hearing from Ben and Sasha. You will get company issued hardware, and they will be connecting with you to make sure you are all set up and can like log on and that your computer functions before your first day. So more info to come there. And then hopefully you all received your little like San Francisco based goodie basket, and there will probably be, there will be another, what I think is an even better box coming down the pipeline to get you even more excited. So those will continue to ship all of that stuff to you. And I know there are, I'm looking here. I think that covered most of it. Ben, anything that I missed that you want to add in before we dive in further?
Yeah, no, I think just some other things just to add in a little bit is that in the survey that we sent out, we asked for several addresses during different parts of time. So the reasoning is we are anticipating that we'll be shipping your hardware, your laptop, computers to you after May 24th. So somewhere between May 24th and first, second week in June. So absolutely, please keep us updated on your address during that time frame. We will also be continuing to send out emails and also some opportunities to attend, completely optional, but some company meetings. We're really excited to be able to extend those to our to you all to be able to get a understanding a little bit about what we're working on from a employee engagement standpoint, from an equality and belonging, culture standpoint. So feel free to tune in on those if you have the chance to. Again, completely optional. I also, there will be some more emails with more HR logistics coming your way. We'll do a HR paperwork and processing in May as well. So that's going to more information to come. Just really the takeaway is that be on the lookout for further communication from us. So
and
that's it.
And one other thing to chime in. So we are, hopefully, fingers crossed, knock on wood, as a world, we're hopefully seeing a light at the end of this tunnel that is COVID. And so as a company right now, as you can tell, we are all in different places. There are some critical functions who have still been going into the office, and it's really individuals who work with product, so who work with like samples and apparel. But right now as a company, we are rethinking and relooking at what we call our quote unquote future of work. So what does that look like, and how are we going to move forward, and what's going to quote unquote become the new normal? So there are going to be some functions who are going to post pandemic be fully 100% in the office. And then there are some that will be hybrid, so part of their time in the office, and others that will be fully 100% remote. We cannot say, we don't even know for ourselves what it's going to be for us. So unfortunately, right now, we can't tell you, oh, as of this date, your team is going to be 100% X or 50-50 or whatever. So, but as we learn more information, we will do our best to share that with you, and same with your hiring teams. They will, when they learn more, they'll share with you as well. Tentatively, what we have been communicated and told is that starting July 5th is when we will, as a company, start to return to our offices for those who will be returning. But for the course of the summer, to just keep it somewhat simple, and to also just make sure that we're keeping all of our interns as safe as possible, you will be 100% remote, even if your teams are beginning to return to the office. I would imagine for your functions, similar to our function, your functions will probably return to the office on the later side compared to like our design teams or our merchandising teams, but that can always change. And knowing that you will be remote, we will be issuing you a $500 work from home stipend. And that will be paid out in hopefully your first paycheck from the company. It might be the second. We hope it won't be the second, but it'll be your first. It'll be $500 gross. You can use that however the heck you want to use it. If you want it to go towards internet, if you want to buy yourself a swanky new office chair, like whatever would make you most effective in your work from home setup, do with that cash as you wish. So you'll also be getting that as well. We do hope that we will be able to be back. And when it is safe to do so, we are talking about like, could we fly interns out to San Francisco and Q3 or Q4 of this year, so you could actually like see our beautiful offices, see the city, and all of that. So we have earmarked, hopefully, for us to be able to do that as long as the world returns to whatever this new normal will be in a safe way. But your safety is always our number one priority. So that's, I think, enough babbling on my end.
I'll just add, since we're talking about virtual too, the classes and events that we will have scheduled from a programming standpoint,
thank you, Beth.
we will be targeting having it, to coincide with East Coast and West Coast timing. So for most likely it will be between 9 o'clock to 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So that being said, for programming now, we encourage all of our interns to then just work with their managers and buddies as well to get the flow from where they're working from. Because they're going to be working, they could be working anywhere in the US as well. So just kind of partner with them to see like when they're going to be working. But unless there's an executive speaker, and we do have executives that we are slating to speak to you all, that would be the only outlier if we do not fit in that that 9 to 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time frame. So just wanted to add there. And it looks like we have Kate. So Kate O'Brien is joining. So I'll let her in and she can say hi and we can catch her up a little bit later after the call. All right. Hi, Kate. So I think that what we can do is open it up to any of you if you have any questions or anything that you want to respond to that we've talked about so far. No?
No.
Okay.
Great. We answered your questions.
Okay. Great.
Well, I have then a question for you all, and I think Ben, you also included this in the survey, but also knowing that you all are just in different stages of your lives and professional and academic careers than compared to our undergraduate interns. So we also want to make sure that we're providing you experiences that mirror where you are in your careers, and also to help meet your professional goals and what you want to get out of this internship, but also want to give you time to like connect and have fun. So more so, have you done any fun virtual events lately? That if we plan something similar for you all, our business partners, you would find enjoying, that you would like us to potentially include, i.e. a virtual wine tasting or something like that.
Yeah, but even in our college, university, they did arrange a virtual wine tasting. So it was pretty fun. And they mixed it up with some trivia online game. So it was good to connect virtually, but yeah.
Great. Thank you, Krishna.
Similarly to that, or maybe it could even be, it'd probably be too much for one evening, but before I left my old job, we actually, just somebody on our team actually just came up with a meal to make, and basically who like really liked to cook, and he sent us all like, the ingredients, and we all like made it live together, which was kind of cute. Yeah.
So more to come there, but there's definitely something on the docket similar to that.
Yes.
Okay. That's
yeah.
all.
I mean, I think that that's a nice tie-in too. We are, the components of our program is, networking, as well as, onboarding classes and events and meetings and executive speakers. But we also do want to have an element of team building, because that is part of an intern experience, is building your network. So we want to make sure that we do let you know that we are thinking about those things too. That's why Beth asked the question. We want to make sure that you have a chance to, network in a way that, would be engaging for you and fun. So. I'll have a question. So in between now and when you start, is there anything that you're curious about that you would like us to give you more information on through maybe our communications? Or we will have one more check-in. We haven't advertised it yet or communicated yet, but we want to do a check-in before the Monday before you start, just to make sure you have your laptops and have everything set there. But is there anything that you would like us to send to you, or that you're curious about that maybe we can include?
Yeah, Ben, I had just one question, I think, but it was answered by Elizabeth. I had a question about OS requirement, like is it Mac or Windows? I mean, that
great.
depends on the team. So I think he answered the question.
Yeah, so more clarity on there. We from Gap Tech has communicated that teams that need to have Macintoshes, and there are certain functions that they've identified that need Macs. Macs will be provided. Functions that don't require, there'll be a PC. So yeah.
Right. Thanks, man.
And we're still in the process, or I'm still in the process of collecting that. So I don't know quite all the functions. We're reaching out to your teams to understand the needs of each intern.
And so, yeah, we will be issuing you company hardware for laptops. In order to VPN will be through your personal phone. So we'll also, and assuming that everyone has either an iPhone or Android, and if you don't, let us know. And I'm sure we can figure that out. But I'm assuming, and maybe I shouldn't assume, but I'm assuming that everyone has one or the other. You'll get information on how to then download our like VPN software to your phone in order for you to access company, get behind our firewall and access company information on your company issued laptop. And you'll also all get an @gap.com email address. And employee ID, everything like that. You will also get our merchandise discount as well. So for, I think it's all brands. So our big 4 brands, Old Navy, BR, Gap, and Athleta. It's 50% off regular priced items. So that, and you'll get more information on that and all the details and all that jazz your first day or 2 on the job. So that'll be fun. And yeah, anything else that I'm missing, Ben? And then we can catch or let the 3 go and we can catch Kate up. All good? Great.
All
So
right,
we're here for you.
Mhm.
Let us know how we can help. Whatever the heck you need, that's our jobs. All right. So don't sit on an island and spin. Right. Join our island and we'll spin together. All right. Great.
All right. Well, thanks for joining. Again, this is just another intro. Keep us posted. If you have any questions, and if you just want to get in, if you need to chat, we can, schedule a call if you want to have a, more face-to-face, so to speak, question. So we're happy to schedule something with you if you need it. So.
Great.
All
Thank
right.
you. Great. Thank you. And
Thank you
Kate
so
will
much.
stay on and catch you up.
Awesome. Thank
All
you.
right.
All right. Thank
Thank
you
you.
all.
Thank you, guys.
Excited to have you. Welcome to the Gapping family.
Yeah.
Thank you.